Hey, welcome to WEBnesday. Today you're going to talk about sitemap and why do you need one and how to create your sitemap from scratch. Let's do it. Welcome to WEBnesday. This is Rod, I'm a web designer, and today I'm excited. Let's talk about sitemap. And let's talk about why do you need one of this. So this post-it can help you a lot in the web design process. So let's go and talk about sitemap, what, why, and how. Well, sitemap is basically your navigation. So every single page or every link you have, everything you want people to access, to be able to understand who you are, what you do, and the products they are looking for. And so sitemap helps people to navigate through the website. And what you want to do with a sitemap is to take a user from the point A, where they don't know nothing about you, to the point B, where they are buying from you, they are converting as a client, right? So from the point A, I don't know who you are, I go land to your website, and then I will learn about you or the product. Sitemap is basically the menu. So these are the links that you have in your website that you are showcase your business. You're showing like options for services. You're explaining how the service works and all those things. So sitemaps are basically the navigation and the flow of your website in terms of pages. So sitemap is like a joke. If you have to explain it, it's not that good. That's exactly what it is, because you know what, like, if you have to explain a website or a navigation to someone else, if you have a website and trying to explain, oh no, yeah, so yeah, to get the portfolio, you just have to click in this page, you scroll down, and then you click and open that window. So if you are explaining things, it's not a good navigation. It's not a good structure for navigation. It should be intuitive. The navigation shows where the content will sit and what needs to be produced. So this is also super important when you are building the website, because you don't know what you are building, right? So if you don't have the name of the links or the structure of your website, it's really hard to get the designs you need for each page, the content that you have to produce, and also show the relationship between pages. So if you have a page, a call to action that you want to add to a blog page or a blog post, you learn a little bit more about the subject on the blog post. If you want to know more about this service I provide, just click here and go to my service page, service A or service B, whatever they are linked with the blog post. So they are always connected. You want the user to jump from one page to another to get more knowledge, kind of like predict what he wants to read, to see on your website, the information they are looking for. You need to understand what this person is looking for. And to be able to understand what this person is looking for, you need to know who is this person. So your perfect client, your ideal client. So let's talk about this for a bit. So persona, right? And we have some examples of persona. Let's say your persona is an interior designer. And by the way, this is a really good website to get like this kind of templates, and you can use and customize those. But let's take a look on this template. So I know this persona, it's an interior designer, a single from New York. So she has this, it's called Alisa. Let's call Alisa. So Alisa has this motivation. So design products, eco-friendly, personalization, low prices. So we probably want to add on our navigation or even in the page, inside the pages, sections or pages that are related to things that she's looking for. If we can predict the kind of like content she's looking for, their goals or their frustrations, you can actually create content so they will keep browsing your website. They won't like bounce or go away, which means they just like leave the website and try to find information somewhere else. Because we know the persona, we can provide that content. Because we know the persona, we can actually create a navigation that is made for them. Kind of this document, you can actually put everything here. You're gonna use this for the theme. You're gonna use this for the sitemap, for the content, for the like for everything, for the marketing. So that's a must. It's a free to get started with Extensio, and you can just like create your persona here. So that's the first thing. So it's important to consider the persona, right? So what do they want? What do they need in terms of content? After that, let's consider the user's journey. So there is a journey, right? So like I said, from point A to point B, which is the conversion, there is a journey, right? So for example, let me show you some examples. So I know from experience that people are looking for, when I go to designer for this, let's suppose this is a designer website, right? If you know they're looking for a portfolio and you are you're really good on logos. So you want to add a link or a navigation. So when they click, there is a portfolio for logos. There's a portfolio for whatever you want to sell, right? Whatever you think they are looking for, just add the link so they can easily access the link they are looking for. So here we have like a left-hand side menu navigation. Here like pretty standard like top menu bar, and then here we have this pretty cool feature. You can click and then opens the navigation, but the navigation should contain all the links or information the client wants right away, right? So to be able to do that, you need to understand the persona, and after that you need to understand the journey. They don't know you, they need to know more about your business. How do you explain that to them? So this is like a linear map. It could be more sophisticated. We have another example here, experience quotes. To be honest, you can do this with post-its. You don't need to like make it complicated. You can use a software, and I recommend you a couple of softwares, but basically what you need to do is home, right? And then what you need to add is, okay, after home, let's think about, let me put in their shoes, like what they're looking for, what they're looking for when they land. So let's go, okay, about me. Maybe they want to know more about me. From my experience, they really want to know, they want to see my portfolio. That's what they want to see. Is this guy good? Portfolio. And by the way, if you want to check my portfolio, I love to do websites.com. Yeah, just check it out. And maybe after that, they want to know like pricing. So create your flow, try to interview your clients. It's a good idea to do some interviews, and also after it's done, just try to test this website and take a look your friend, like ask your friend to browse and see where they are struggling with the navigation. If you are looking for something that there's not there, and just make some adjustments. But anyways, understand your persona, your ideal client, consider the journey, kind of map out the journey. You can map out the same thing with post-its. Just use your, whatever, like a whiteboard, or just map out the journey. And if you already have the persona, more information about your persona, the ideal client, doesn't mean you will not, like providing to all clients, all kind of clients, but you have to have an ideal client, right? You want to achieve your goals, which you like live, like work with the best clients possible. So you want to have like ideal client. So go and map their journey, do with post-it, whatever you want to do. Think about the language, the habits. What are their needs? When they land on your website, what are they looking for? And then you can translate this to content as well. But let's start with the sitemap. You can use a post-it. Whatever works for you is the best way to do it. So that's what I'm using, which is called Miro. And there is Lucid Chart. That they are both free platforms. You can start like with a board for free. So if you're doing your website, you definitely can do it. If you have any questions, please comment below. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. Cheers. See you around.